I know I've been away for a while, and you know I always incorporate stories into my homilies. And coming back today to this beautiful parish brought back many memories of being in Rome. The source and the history of our church is there. But Saints Peter and Paul, of course, outstanding characters in Rome. On the feast of Peter and Paul, the Romans have a special holiday. It's called the Feast of Peter and Paul in Rome, but it's like they're very possessive, so it's only in Rome. And in the Via della Conciliazione, which is that long street that leads to the Vatican, different groups from around the country, different little societies and towns, create imagery with flowers on the ground. Lasts a day. They start the night before, and they might have Saint Biagio, they might have Saint Peter and Paul, Mary, and so on. And each town puts a little insignia on the bottom of it. A feeling of festivity. It's hot here, it's hot there, it's a hot summer day in Rome, and they're celebrating, we were celebrating our faith. Coming back here, listening to the powerful music that we have here at our church, celebrates our faith. Listening to the scriptures today celebrates our faith. And that might be something we don't do enough of. We come to God when there's agony, when there's anxiety, when there's problems. You know, what's that phrase? There's never an atheist in the foxhole. You know, everybody's praying at one point or another. But that's all right. That's all right. But we who are not under a great deal of pressure and anxiety, why not celebrate our faith every day? The beautiful families come into church and they take good seats. The kids are with them, and that's beautiful. That's our faith growing from the seeds. We have lively musicians, eloquent lectors. When I went to church, in Rome, I usually go to church. When I'm traveling, I go to church. Once in a while, I'll celebrate Mass, but I go to church. I want to attend like you do. I want to see what goes on from your perspective. That's why I get neurotic about what I look like and how everything is neat, because you have to look up here, and I'm not doing the thing, God is doing it through us, but you have a visual response to me, and the celebrants, and the musicians. So the response should always be one of joy, even at a funeral. It should be always one of joy, because we are people, as Paul says today in the letter to the Galatians, you know, we're sealed in Jesus Christ. We have Jesus in our lives. He was being persecuted, mocked, and jailed, eventually beheaded eventually, but always had that joy of knowing Christ. He says it this way, "May I never boast except in the cross of our Lord Jesus Christ, through which the world has been crucified to me, and I to the world." That sounds a little dramatic, but what it means is, if we focus on Christ in our lives, married, single, individual, gay, straight, it doesn't matter. If we focus on Christ in our lives and how I can develop a better relationship, as Paul did with him, I can boast in my faith in the world. The world will not always welcome me. You're a Catholic, you're a Christian, you go to church. Not so good for the perspective of the world. But for us who are part of the family, we invite people in. We are people who are celebrating the fact that Christ is in us. He's with us. That first reading summarizes from Isaiah, "Rejoice with Jerusalem and be glad because of her. All of you who love her, exult with her." And Jerusalem, as for our sake, is the church, our faith. "And all you who are mourning over her, rejoice." Because the church, according to the scriptures, fully nurtures us. I don't mean the Pope, I don't mean Rome, I don't mean the diocese. The church, you and me, all of us, the priests, the lay people, the religious leaders, we nurture each other. We're not going to the building to be nurtured. Hopefully, coming here nurtures us, our soul, our strength, nourishes us through the Eucharist, through the music, through the Word, and then we go out and nurture one another with a smile, with optimism. with the fact that Christ is on my shoulder, tapping me along. Go ahead, go out there. And when Paul talks about his journey through the lands in which he preached, today's Galatia, Corinth, Rome, and all those places, he went with the apprehension, yes, that I could be in big trouble. He knew he was going to be in trouble wherever he went. He was bringing Christ, the eternal word, to a pagan world. The Jews didn't like him, the pagans didn't like him, Romans didn't like him, the Greeks didn't like him, but he forged ahead. He kept going. If you think I'm talking about Paul, you're mistaken. I'm talking about us, going into the world that doesn't accept us all the time, going into the world and bringing our faith in Christ. Jesus today is talking about sending out his 72 and being careful, be practical and be careful. Now, we're not all ministers, so we have to accept the hospitality that's given us. But you do that when you go for barbecues, you accept the hospitality. I hope none of you say, oh, I can't eat that, or I don't like this food. No, you accept what's put in front of you. No puede mangiare, don't eat it. If you can't eat it, don't eat it. Eat bread. But accept the hospitality that is placed before us. See, people should know that you and I are Christian. People should know by our behavior and our attitude that I am a Catholic. Not because I wear a cross, or because I collar, or any other piece of jewelry, but because of our attitude. Paul says, Christ in me. We're here to rejoice in our faith. We're here because in the summer months, things are lighter, things are not so tense, maybe. But even when things are tense and difficult and challenging, a smile, joy. Why? Because our Lord confronted life in all of its confusion and invites us to follow him. And as we follow him, he's right here, right alongside us, giving us the strength to go forward and being hospitable to one another. Catholic, Protestant, Jew, Orthodox, atheist, whatever. Hospitality comes from us. And we are nourished by the hospitality of the Lord, his body and blood. Let's live in peace.